Hello and welcome back to Diecast. My name is Ron. Well, today we are going to be building this little Citroen for the Diecast and Modelers Community challenge for April, and that is to build any TV or film vehicle. And I've been building in a series very slowly the cars that appeared in American Graffiti. This little Citroen is very similar to the Citroen that Curt drove in that movie. So we are going to tear this down and we're going to do Curt's Citroen. So let's go ahead and get this little rig blown apart. Take a look at the pieces and parts and see what we can do with this thing. Everybody, please stay tuned. Well, all right, we got our little Maisto Citroen 2CV all drilled apart, blown apart. It's a little rough. Paint's very rough. I'm not sure what's going on with it. If it's just beat to death. Or what it is. Anyway, dirty as can be. The two posts, already drilled them and tapped them for 256 screws. Yeah, this thing is a mess. The window unit, I thought I had it drilled until I went to pop it out. I popped a chunk out of it, but it didn't crack that much farther, other than a little bit going on right there. We're gonna have to play nice with this one. Yeah, little interesting color choice: yellow, blue top, green interior. Nice, Maisto. You really got some really good quality people there. So anyway, plastic interior, that'll clean up nice. And we're missing a wing on our front bumper. I'll have to come up with a solution for that. We can fix that. We'll make that work. Nice ugly blue, matches the top, really nice. And a little plastic suspension piece that keeps those wheels in place. And those are some jazzy wheels. Not sure why they went with red, but okay. We will not probably be going back with those. We'll find some other wheels to put on there and take a good hard look at the car from American Graffiti and see what it had on it. Probably a set of Matchbox would work. All right, well, we got all our pieces and parts. Let's go ahead and get the casting and the stripper. We'll get the glass cleaned up, the base cleaned up, the interior cleaned up, and we'll start fixing what's broken, and I'll source some wheels. Everybody, please stay tuned. Before we get to the reveal, let's take a moment, look back at where we started. This is I believe it is a Maisto. Yes, it's a Maisto Citroen. So, and this is, of course, Curt's car from American Graffiti. So let's go ahead and get to the reveal and see how this little rig came out. Everybody, please stay tuned. All right, we've got our little Maisto Citroen 2CV all finished up. This is, of course, for the April Diecast and Modelers Community Challenge to build any TV or movie car. And since I've been doing a series on and off of the American Graffiti cars, when I picked up this little Citroen, of course, the only thing I could think of when I picked it up was Curt's car from American Graffiti. So I did a little research, looked at the paint and various things on it, and decided this was going to be my build. So tore it down, cleaned it up. It had some pretty good body casting lines on it, but we took care of those. I painted it excuse me, I painted it a Rust-Oleum Spa Blue, and then the interior is just a soft gray, much like what the movie car had. Then, of course, it's got that black soft top, the convertible top that slides back on it. And once we had that done and detailed out the bumpers, I actually had to repair one side of the bumper. It was missing. So I took a piece of some 3D printed parts that I had, shaped it, actually drilled it and pinned it so it would stay on. And you can figure out which one was broken, but I'll give you a hint. The driver was having issues with the missing bumper side. And on this, it's a left-hand drive, so you can guess which one it is. But we detailed out the headlights, taillights, bumpers. There wasn't anything on the base too detailed. Also got the grill. And then after we had that done, I printed up a set of wheels that are a little more Citroen style. The details are hard to see, but there are 3 bolts that lug nuts that hold those on. And in Curt's car had white wheels. So anyway, here it is. Well, be sure you check out the other builders in this April Diecast and Modelers Community Challenge and check out their videos. I would like to thank the DMC for letting me join in. I try to join in these builds as often as I can, but it's always a lot of fun, and they always have some interesting builds. So anyway, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're not currently a subscriber, please do. And be sure you ring the bell so you'll be notified of future builds and share with your friends. Well, thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next.